It's November 10th, and I've been observing, like everyone else, the way the nation has reacted to the loss of SNAP benefits on November 1st. What I have seen from American citizens in the last 10 days has been both inspiring and appalling. Inspiring because I've seen people go out of their way to promote and support food pantries in their local communities, collect food and supplies for people who need it most, and really show the world that they are about that life when it comes to helping people and making sure that the people who need this help can still get it. But I have also been appalled by the reactions of so many people in this country who have decided that to be poor is a personal failing or a sin or something to be mocked. The loud complaints of, "I don't want my money to help people who don't want to help themselves," happen over and over again. Some politicians make it their duty to point out that there are many people of color who receive these benefits, knowing that that will turn people against the benefit programs themselves. Sitting United States senators saying that it's really only those Democrats who get these benefits, and therefore they are not as important, even though that senator is from Alabama. And as of 2024, Alabama had 752,000 people, about 15% of the entire state population, receiving those benefits. And I can guarantee you that not all of them were Democrats or Black or Hispanic. But the thing that bothered me most was the open mockery of people who receive these benefits. The callous nature of American citizens mocking other American citizens for needing assistance to feed themselves, their children, or anyone else in their family, as if they themselves have never needed help or will never need help. In case you haven't heard it enough, 39% of SNAP recipients in 2023 were children. 20% of SNAP recipients were senior citizens over 60. 9% were disabled adults under 60. 5% of SNAP recipients were full-time employed. 7% were full-time caregivers for disabled children or adults. So when you hear the people say, "Why don't they just get a job?" fully 80% of SNAP recipients either are working full-time or cannot hold a job. It is the cruelty that breaks my heart. In a time when we as human beings need community and understanding more than ever, a significant portion of our fellow citizens honestly couldn't care less about the suffering of others. Some of them doing it just for the clicks and the likes. And they will continue to do that right up until the time they need the assistance. I would like to think that these people are not entirely lost, that this lack of concern for others won't define them for the rest of their lives, because that lack of concern can often end up with the loss of those services, not just for the people they mock, but for anyone who needs it, including themselves, because on average, we are all just 1 or 2 paychecks away from needing help. If you follow me on social media, you know that I have been doing 1 minute of poetry readings for the last number of weeks. And I've done about 40 of them over the years. Most recently, I've been reading from the Haunted Forest trilogy by Jared K. Anderson. He has a poem that I'm going to do in the coming weeks that ends this way. There's a reason we have empathy. We need it. And we do. Even if, for a brief period of time, when all you want are clicks and likes, you don't think so.